Welcome back. It's time now for business news. Here's Melinda Akilami.
You first. First Bank.
Thank you so much, Amarachi. Welcome to Business News. When it comes to getting investments in information and communications technology, 7 countries come out tops, and that's according to Naira for the period under review. Nigeria's stock market is still closed for the public holiday, but global bourses ended Wednesday's session largely negative for a second day this week. These are the numbers. And that's Business News. Many thanks for watching. The news at 10 continues with Amarachi.
You first. First Bank.
11 survivors of a 5-story building collapse in Lekki Gardens may now have reason to smile as they've received a tricycle and 50,000 naira each as empowerment jewels to pick up life again. The gestures coming from the management of Lekki Worldwide Estates Limited, developers of Lekki Gardens.
It was in March, and the entire Lekki neighborhood was in panic as the news escalated about a 5-story building collapse on Kushenla Road, Ikate, Elegushi area of Lagos State. About 35 construction workers were killed and many injured. The Lagos State government forced the sealing of the building as the process of investigation began. Although the case is still in court, the management of Lekki Worldwide Estates Limited want to bring succor to the lives of the survivors.
There's nothing we can do to rewind time, and there's nothing we can do to replace lives, and there's nothing we can do to heal the amount of hurt that has gone down here. Today we are giving out these tricycles as a means of empowerment to the people that survived, hoping that from here they can start doing some small businesses that can put some money in their pockets as they think of what to do next to their lives.
The survivors get a tricycle and 50,000 naira cash each.
Well, I thank God and I pray that this issue will never occur again. And you will never experience it again. Again, I want to speak to the government that they should allow them to start their work.
Though Tunde Busari can no longer work straight after the incident, he and other survivors look to have reason to look at life from the brighter side once again. The managing director of Lekki Gardens, Richard Nyong, says he feels satisfied that he's able to touch lives even in the face of his challenges.
This is another very difficult moment in the life of our business, and we know very most assuredly that we are built to help, we are built to win, we are built to overcome. In everything we believe we are more than conquerors. And so this is an opportunity for our investors to look at us again and say, are these guys resilient enough to fix the damage that has happened?
The second phase of the empowerment program is to be directed to families of the deceased.
Let's head on now to Ayotunde Balogun, who has sports news.
Yes, indeed. Time now for some sports news. Interesting one for Andy Murray fans as the British tennis player withstood a dramatic fight back from French 12th seed Jo-Wilfried Tsonga to win in 5 sets and reaches 7th Wimbledon semi-final. The Britons, seeded second, let slip a two-set lead before coming through a tense contest 7-6, 6-1, 3-6, 4-6, 6-1. Murray will play Czech 10th seed Thomas Berdych in the last four on Friday.
Game, set, and Murray.
Meanwhile, seven-time champion Roger Federer came back from two sets down to win a classic against Marin Cilic and advance to the Wimbledon semi-finals. The great centre-court favourite initially struggled against Cilic's big serve and heavy ground strokes, but after losing the first set on a tie-break and being overwhelmed in the second, he reignited the magic of old. He won 7-6, 6-4, 3-6, 6-7, 6-3 in the end. To football now. Wales' historic Euro 2016 run came to an end at the semi-final stage as Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo guided his side to the final. The Welsh were bidding to be the first British team to reach a Euros final. Ronaldo headed Portugal after a phenomenal leap, and then Nani clinched the victory when he turned home Ronaldo's shot from outside the penalty area. Portugal, who have never won a major tournament, face Germany or host France in Sunday's final. Barcelona forward Lionel Messi has received a suspended jail sentence of 21 months and a fine of €2 million for 3 tax crimes. Messi and his father Jorge were found to have evaded tax on Lionel's image rights, owing more than €4 million in back payments, and the court of Catalonia has sentenced the pair to just under 2 years in prison. It is understood that neither will serve jail time. And that's a wrap on sports news. I'm Ayatunde Balogun Amarachi. We'll be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Zimbabweans are observing a stay-at-home in protest of a lack of jobs and unpaid wages. The protests were reportedly carried via WhatsApp, with some of them calling for a stay away and others calling on the president, 92-year-old Robert Mugabe, to step down. The protests have also been taking place on Twitter, with activists using hashtag #ShutDownZimbabwe2016 to mobilize support. The country's economy has been hit by currency shortages and a severe drought. Also, many civil servants have not been paid in more than a month. Those ones began their strike on Tuesday. A former presidential aspirant and federal commissioner Umaru Shinkafi is dead. Mr. Shinkafi died at a hospital in London. He served as a federal commissioner for internal affairs. He also had an extensive career in military intelligence. A family source confirms the body will arrive in Nigeria on Friday and will be buried at the Abubakar III burial ground in Sokoto. Mr. Shinkafi is survived by 3 wives and 5 children. President Muhammadu Buhari has commiserated with the people and government of Sokoto State on the death of Mr. Shinkafi. The president described Shinkafi as an illustrious son who played a significant role in activities that led to the return of democracy in 1999. The president prayed that the Almighty will grant eternal rest to the soul of the departed. Legendary Nollywood actress Zainab Bukky Ajayi, simply known as Bukky Ajayi, is dead. The veteran actress died today at the age of 82. She made her last public appearance at the 2016 AMVCA in March, where she was honored with a Merit Award. Before her sojourn to the big screens, Ajayi worked as an announcer, presenter and newscaster at the Nigerian Television Authority. She studied at the Stanislavski Institute of Drama in London and picked up her first role in the television sitcom Village Headmaster in the 1970s and Amaka Egwe's Checkmate. She has since featured in many home videos, including the critically successful Diamond Ring. And the main news again. As Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr today, the president has used the occasion to ask militants group, the Niger Delta Avengers, to embrace peace and dialogue. President Muhammadu Buhari has also insisted that Nigeria's unity is not negotiable. And that's News at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night and Eid Mubarak.